Hello and welcome to the live stream. We are going to be doing, as the title suggests, we're going to be trying out BeamNG version 0.30. Hello to ProGamer YT and Benjamin Franz. I am doing good. Thank you for asking. I hope you're doing well as well. And yeah, in other news, Oscar Piastri just signed a multi-year deal until 2026, end of 2026, with McLaren. I only say this because I just got a notification on my phone for that. Hello, Ringu! Yes, today we are going to be just checking out what all is new in the new BeamNG update. Yep, that's just oh, wait. Oh, wow! That's surprising. It's actually recognized that it is, in fact, the same thing and... Oh, it's a window... Wait. Yeah, why is that showing that? I don't know, OBS is being smart, we'll just be thankful it's being smart for once. Good morning, Turbo. That's a... let me just move the live chat so I can actually see it and so my face cam is not in the way. So, we are just going to be going into free roam, I guess. From what I've read, they have expanded West Coast USA, which... quite clearly tell that they've done some things to it. They've, I believe, Chinatown as a spawn is new, as well as Piastri Pog, yes, as well as Redwood Forest and Logistics. Service Station, I believe, is new, as well as Quarry is definitely new, and certainly Refinery is. Quarry might not be new, actually. Not entirely sure, so let's spawn in Refinery, because we know for certain that that is new. And we'll see how everything is. Hopefully the performance will be good, but you never know. We're going to be using my DualSense controller for all the driving around. And hopefully everything's good. I should probably set up so that you'll be able to hear Discord in case anyone with the power to join decides to join the voice chat. Oh, I've also... I've made chat disappear. No. Theo, chat's back. So we're just waiting for the loading screen to load in. Do you have an Intel GPU? Yes, I do. I have an Arc A770, 16 gig model. I did see that they made it easier to use the Vulkan engine. I don't know if they've made that any more stable at all or not, because I didn't use it before at all. No, go away, go away, bad. Remove. There we go. I'm not doing anything egg related. Yeah, so just tell me if any audio levels are too high, too low, etc. Such as, like, the music, for example. And hopefully the game won't be too loud either. Yeah, just a simple, calm little stream. No egg, yes, no egg. We're not doing anything egg related. Oops. We've got the power graph up because 1 out of 10. Understandable. Yeah, so I've got the power graph up because I was just testing something for my next video, actually, before making that video. Brain fart moment where I had to think. When it was new, the Arc series, the performance in BeamNG was bad. Your gameplay looks very smooth. That made me wonder. Yeah, I think it's just a case of driver updates, to be honest. I don't think... I mean, it could also be a case of... Oh, yeah, good, it's working, yeah. Yeah, very good. Interesting little area we have here. Looks very nice. Getting 50 frames per second. It's fine. If it gets too choppy whilst we're driving around, I'll fix it, but now it's fine. Yeah, very slow loading. That does, I think it, yeah, I've got Beam on my hard drive at the moment. That explains why it's slow to load. I was going to change it onto my m.2 drive, but I've completely forgotten to do that since last time I played Beam. So we're just stuck with the old internal hard drive for now. Yeah, sorry, the refinery area looks quite good. Enjoying it. Yes, I'm enjoying it. I've only looked at it. So we've got a lighthouse over here. I believe we could see this lighthouse before, but never actually could get to it. Oh, okay, so the bridge can actually go somewhere now. That's cool. Arguably I should be driving around this, but I just want to get a quick look at everything before we do so. So I've got this little train thing here, and that goes into here and then onto the tunnel. Yeah. And then that goes somewhere. We'll leave the city exploring stuff, like that side of the map, exploring stuff for driving. I just want to look around this new area in FreeCam for now. Got some very good driving roads, I'd say, as well as the highway looks good. Yeah, let's give it a drive around. We'll drive it around. Probably not in my daily driver. I think what we'll do is we'll see what new vehicles there are, because I know there's at least one new vehicle. Let's just turn off configs for now, because that just gets in the way. So there's the Hirochi Orata, and that's it. Unless I'm not seeing something. No, that's it. So I don't believe there's any new trims at all. Like new. Oh, what's the word? I'm not remembering the word, but it's a word. New spawn options, whatever the correct way of saying that is. Let's just see. I don't know what the theme of the update is either. If it's off-road, then... Oh, actually, here's something else new. Tilt deck trailer and enclosed cargo trailer. We'll be looking at those. Dry van trailer was already there. Any new props? Engines were there last time. That might be new. Potentially. Don't entirely remember it being there. Plastic barrier, believe that's new as well. And traffic tube was definitely there last time. I remember messing around with that in BeamNG for no apparent reason. Large angle tester, that might be new as well, not 100% sure on that. Yeah, let's just go... I think we'll save the Orata for... Ooh. It's just like I want to save it for later, but now I want it now. I don't know. We'll just have a drive around in this. It's a manual, great. Guess I made it manual. Couldn't tell if that was new squeal sounds or not. Could potentially be. We'll just have a cruise around, casual 100 kilometers an hour, see what we can see. But overall, it's looking good. Oh goodness! Ow. Just gonna reset the car. Had a major skill issue. Hopefully we can find something interesting to look at. Hopefully. Because otherwise I'm just gonna be either talking mad nonsense 24/7, or I'm just going to be not talking at all, because apparently I can't seem to find a good balance between the two. Let's see if we can... Potentially a good drift spot there. I can see potentially Ekai. Hello, Noik. I was technically just talking about you, kind of. The challenge that you have given me will be the next video, and so I was just recording that, and then all of a sudden the game decided BeamNG had an update, and it's just like, oh, okay. But yeah, so I can see Ekai Min potentially using this for drifting, especially that lighthouse bit. Freeway ends in half a mile. That's interesting. Don't remember asking. Oh, I do have ABS. Brilliant. Okay. Front-wheel drive power. Yeah, so we'll go across the bridge, maybe, assuming that's where this leads. Potentially. We'll just see where everything goes. I can see this definitely being a big plus for Car Hunt, the things that and the other things that Car 90 does, but it's definitely a cool addition to have. And my car is turning to the right slightly. Is that an issue with damage, or is that just how the car works? It was damage. We should do a drift challenge in mid-gear and get Ekai to do the driving here. Yes, I agree. I don't know how it's going to be tuned for drifting, so we might have to rely on Ekai to do any tuning, but we can certainly make the base of it. Like we can make the car design-wise, and then he can figure the rest out, or he can give us a basic idea of what to do to make it drift good. Because sure as heck can't expect me to know what I'm doing in terms of drifting. This bit's interesting because they've made this purposefully wide enough to fit 2 cars down. Just because, well, obviously it's a car driving game. There is snowmen and unicycles that you can drive around, but... See if we can't get ourselves down. Synchronizer damage! That's new. Perhaps in Australian muscle cars we can have a rear-wheel drive only rule so that they can be drifted. Yeah. See, can we get down here? If we had all-wheel drive, maybe. Yeah, we keep damaging the synchros. I think they've changed that so that instead of damaging gears, it says that you damage the synchros. I don't think it's actually a... That's the wrong button. I don't think it's actually a case of they've done something new. I think it's more of just they've renamed things. So I guess we will get into the Hirochi Orata now. We'll get into the base model, because why not? And we can just casually hit my controller on my desk, why don't we? Ooh, it's little! I wasn't expecting it to be this small. Or at least this short, anyway. That's cool. What options do we have? Front diff, range box, and transfer case. I assume that's rear-wheel drive then? We don't really have the power to do anything under gearbox, so we'll just assume. Okay, so there is changes to the gear shifting itself then. That's cool. High clutch. What? How? I've not done anything. How do we have a high clutch temperature if I've not inherently done anything? Ooh. So we've got some train tracks here, which we could probably get onto. Oh yeah, that wasn't hard. We have slightly Austin Powers ourselves. Oh! So, okay, that's a... Oh no. No, my bumper! It's the transfer case to the front wheels. I see. That makes sense. And I think we're stuck, actually. No, I've un-Austin Powers it. Let's go. We're trained now. Broom, broom. Wait, what sound do trains make? Choo choo. Totally steam powered. Every time I see my name light up on Discord, I think it's someone's typing in chat. Or that someone has typed in chat, but, no. The donk camp, I've made my car four-wheel drive so I can use the range box to my advantage in the drag race. Does that work on electric vehicles? I mean, I've not Excuse me? That's rude. They've put an invisible wall. Apparently I'm not allowed to be a train. That's very disappointing. We'll go back down. Well, back up here. And see if we can't get down those stairs. Whee! Oh dear. It's very bouncy. Wrong way. Oh. No, I didn't want to come back up here. Come back down here. I see. You've not tested it either. How, these tires are very soft. That's something I've noticed immediately. I can't move either. Oh, there we are. Come on. Doesn't want to work for me. I can't get down. Can't park there, mate. Yeah, I know. And handbrake. Just doesn't move. Alright then. Must be one of them fancy electric handbrakes. That's the horn. I mean, I can't see a handbrake. Although I can't see an electric one either. Oh, that's the handbrake. Okay. Ah, okay. Interesting. Was not expecting that. Let's just have a quick drive down here. Oop. Ah. It's unlocked though, and it's also a front diff. Or are you talking about the transfer case? Yeah, I'm stuck. We're down here now. That's how that works. London cab type car would be a neat addition to the game because of their really sharp turning angle. Actually. Although, issue with that is that... Goodness. Does they not have ABS? Issue with that is that they don't really... Yeah, it doesn't... Weird. What? Where's this car from to not have ABS? It is from... 2016. Oh, that's the sport model. 2016. Which is interesting to not have ABS in 2016. How'd they manage to do that? But yeah, a London cab type vehicle would be cool. And the problem is that it probably won't happen as they don't really like to do anything that's not American. It's not the fastest thing in the world, but it's the base model, so I'm not expecting too much out of it. It's probably also a case of the transfer case is really hindering our acceleration, but no, it just seems this thing is very slow. It does not want to accelerate at all, which is disappointing. Oh yeah, it was definitely a case of the transfer case being locked. Or just too low speed, to be honest, that we couldn't do a handbrakey. Goodness, saved that one barely. Yeah, we're just gonna have a zoom around, see what we can see. It's a very quiet car. Don't know why it's so slow. I mean, it's obviously not intended for, like, highway use at all. If we just stop again real quick. Let's just look at, not config, but what the game tells us about the car. It is 115 kilos, only 90 horsepower, and 100 newton meters of torque. That explains it. Yeah, 0 to 100 in 16.3 seconds. Yeah, sounds about right. 109 kilometer an hour top speed. Yeah, very much just not designed for this sort of thing. The sport model is just... Wait. Hang on a sec. The sport model is heavier. Oh, but it's got... Okay. The sport model is just better. But it's got the same amount of power. Why would they do that? And then you got the sport turbo model. And then this wild thing, which... don't think is production spec. And we got this, which has less power than the turbo, but more power than the standard version. Then we got this race version, and this version I really want to desperately drive, so I'm going to drive it. Speed. goodness. This thing's fast. Let's go this way. This thing certainly accelerates. Oh, goodness. Mobius. Power. Just always peak power. It's the one benefit. Ooh, two benefits really. One of the two benefits, ooh dear, of the CVT is that you're always in the power band and you are always at the best RPM for fuel efficiency, as long as you're not flooring it. Interesting little car this. We're at 200, seems to top out at about 210. Let's see what else we can see around here. Let's head into the city. This config reminds me of the V8 aerial atom. Yeah, does a bit. Ooh. Yeah, it's like a aerial atom nomad. Ooh, dear. Just tons of wheel spin. High clutch temperature. Yeah, you keep telling me that, but I don't know. I don't understand how. Ooh. That's a close one. We're going down the wrong way, but didn't really have a choice, now did we? Let's see if we can't see anything new. I've never really been observant of things on this map unless I'm wanting to be, so therefore I'm just not. But hopefully we can find something interesting. Potentially. What was that sound? That looked like... Ooh. Lost our front wing. Yeah, it did. Looks like... I'm not even going to assume what language that is, but I say that and then I'm going to anyway because I assume this is Chinatown. Yes. Ooh, it's very sluggish out of the power band. Yeah, can't really go any further. That's disappointing. Like, I'm happy they've expanded the map to include over there. Was slightly hoping we ever get to fire up a Beam piece of mid-gear car hunt challenge would be fun as hell. Yes! Yes, it would. Ignore the squeaky chair. Yes, that would be amazing. Yeah, slightly disappointed they have not expanded out this way, but I do understand because, I mean, they've done all that, and then... Like, theoretically they could. If I go free cam, I mean... I say theoretically they could, because, I mean, this is all that's there. But I mean, theoretically they could. I wouldn't imagine, like, they would have to deal with all that, but... Theoretically they could. Yeah, let's just continue exploring around, and let's try and... What is that sound? It sounds like a combination of the turbo letting off as well as some weird damaging sounds. In fact, where's the engine in this thing? So it appears to be in the rear. Yeah, you can see the oil pan there. It's just very sluggish to start, which is surprising. Like, we go back here, just as standstill, floor it. You'd expect it to be faster. Like, I understand it's outside of the turbo, but still, it's a bit odd to... Ooh, bit odd to have it be so sluggish there. Like, it's not supposed to be out of the turbo, so at least for this version I can understand. But, yeah, it's just weird. Hot rolled ink. Steel manufacturing. Is this new, or was this always here? Because I don't know. I think it was always here, but I've never really looked at it. No, this is new, yeah. So we've got a steel mill. Ooh, I wanna go down there. interior sounds nice. Do like the pops and crackles this thing makes. This will be very good for like car hunt and stuff. They've definitely made some nice additions to this map. Goodness, you could play an entire game of hide and seek in this area alone. Like, it just doesn't stop. Okay, I know what I must do, but I don't know if I have the room to do it. Ooh. Ooh, we flipped. Let's see, do we have room to do what I want to do? Yes, okay. We have the power to do what I want to do. Look away now if you get motion sick easily. Let's go! The camera doesn't know what it's doing. Right. Ooh, wow! This thing's very grippy. Look at the way we've stopped. This is gonna be... like, I imagine this area will be heavily utilized in future car hunts. And just anything done by Chromatic. Wow, like... I can... okay, I'm apparently lost for words. I'm trying to figure out what I'm... goodness, pardon me, sorry. Trying to figure out what I want to say. But yeah, this area makes me understand why they didn't expand the city as much as I thought they might have, which is not at all, really, from what I've seen. But yeah, this area is alongside the old lighthouse area. Definitely very, very cool additions to the game. We've got this water bit here. I'm not going to go in it because that would be silly. Automation car hunt with 0 rules would be bloody amazing, especially with this expansion. Probably, yeah. I mean, probably not 0 rules. Like, you'd probably want cars to be around a sort of power limit, like along similar lines to what Fail Race and Chromatic do. Mainly Fail Race is what I'm thinking of, where you're limited to a certain like tire spec as well as certain power to weight ratio, but other than that you can do whatever the heck you want. Probably that sort of degree, and then with the Chromatic side of things, it's, I believe, also power, like, I don't know how it's done. I've not seen behind the scenes of car hunts at all, but I know they're limited on tire and drivetrain as well, so would probably want to do something along those lines for an automation car hunt on this map. But yeah, very cool. It's very, very cool just to drive around for once and just see what there is to see, especially considering every single bit of it for me is new. How deep is this? Oh, it's not incredibly deep. Oh, okay. And it goes out to here. Yeah. Just very cool. It's just like, I give this a very cool out of 10 so far. Let's see what else we can see. Try not to spin out. Ooh, goodness. Gotta be careful there. Can't tell if that... oh. No, we've bent the rear. I couldn't tell if that was just the rear slipping out or if something's wrong, but last time I checked, that's not supposed to be facing that way. Although I didn't check very good, so maybe it is. Can't go further. And then here we are at the movie studio. Ooh, could you go into these before? You can tell I've not explored it all, because I don't know if you could have entered these before. If you couldn't, very nice that you can do that now. Yeah. If you could enter them before, then I'm just a bit blind, I guess. Or, well, no, I just haven't looked around this area. Ooh! Just explodes. I've not looked around this area much before. Very cool little area, this. Probably never going to look at it again, but it's cool to have. I've never been there before. Could be new. I don't believe it's new, though, because I know that this bit is... Oh. Nah, it's pretty new. Because, like... I think they've just updated it, changed it. I don't think it's... Like, it's definitely not entirely new, but... I don't believe it looked like this before. Because one of the scenarios that you could do in the career mode last time I played it was car delivery, and you started in the movie studio. This was added an update or two ago. It's not really changed since then. Okay. Also, hi Dormant, and thank you for your input. I think one of those underpowered car runs from way faster cars challenges would be great in the Steel Factory. Yeah. Oh, underpowered car runs from way faster cars. Interesting. I mean, potentially, yeah, because you've got a lot of room to hide. Not like severely underpowered, but like maybe the like chasing cars are on sports tires and then the running away car is on slicks. That might work. Ooh. It's a very slidey car, this. Yeah, you'd need to have some sort of penalty like that where... Yeah, it does look a bit insane. I do like it though. Also, welcome to the stream, Jay the Orange Cat. Thank you for your kind words. And yeah. Yeah, so you'd have to have some sort of handling difference between the two to make it somewhat fairer, because otherwise the more powerful cars would just win. Win too easily, that is. So you'd need like a tire difference, grip difference to actually make it a bit not. I don't want to say less of a challenge, because of course you want it to be a challenge. Running exit that. But you don't want it to be incredibly unfair, because in that sort of environment, power's not entirely going to help. Grip more so is going to. But of course, grip can also... I don't know what I'm saying, actually. you ever talk so long that... I think this is new. Potentially this. Yeah, potentially it's cast shops new. I don't think it is. But you ever talk for so long constantly that you just end up forgetting what the heck you were actually talking about? Are these actual cars in-game, or are these... Excuse me, I do not like, lyrics. Oops. Oops. Imagine clicking the wrong button. I meant to click onto OBS and Discord to make them go in front of the tab that I have, the window that I have open for the music. Oh, for goodness sake. Wait, I think I can just do Control F9. The answer's no. Enjoy the camera moving erratically whilst I try and fix this. No. You know what I'm trying to say, I hope. Bring chat back up. There we go. This is totally professional. Oh, for goodness sake! Why? Hey. Yeah, so are these actual cars? So, I mean, of course, to save on resources, they're not going to put too much detail into them, but I just want to see if this potentially... Okay, so it's not just a me thing. Yeah, potentially this could be a sunburst, but yeah. I mean, they're obviously designed to be as ambiguous as possible. That's just another of the same. This one just doesn't exist. Apparently I'm tired. This one... I don't know, it could be Aroma, but it seems too short to be a Roma. If we look underneath, there's no wheels, so we can't even tell. And then... I don't even know what this... I think it's a Basto. I don't know what that's doing here, because I expect it would be a new car shop, but it's probably a used car dealer. To be honest, there's just no grip on dirt, which the way it should be. Yeah, I believe this dealer was here before. I've just not paid attention to it. Maybe they've updated it a little bit, but other than that, I don't think much has changed about it. I wonder, does that change with wind direction? Let's just pull up the old UI app for that. What are your opinions on Mid-Gear doing a Soviet/Russian car challenge? I don't know, probably that sort of challenge has been done to death. But yeah. Wind, here we are. Okay, so there's no wind at the moment. But if we change the wind direction... yeah, it doesn't change. That's slightly disappointing, but understandable. Yeah. Yeah, so, I mean, you can do it. I'd be fine with that. I mean, it's your... it's yours. My brain has forgotten the word it wants to use. It's your series of challenges, but for me personally, I probably wouldn't be doing a video on it like I do with some of the other ones. Ooh, for once that's solid. Okay. What are we doing up here? I wanted to go down to the quarry. How do you get down to the quarry? That's a good question. We'll go... okay, so you get to it there, but I thought you could get around that way. Wish they could have had a physics gate there, maybe. Just like it seems to be like the perfect spot to put one, but... oh. How the... I don't know how that happened. Let's just reverse. The car is straight up not having a good time. One of my confusions with this car so far is the very square roof. Like, I mean, obviously, you'd assume it's intentional, but, yeah, I'm just wondering why it's very squared like it is and not smooth, like you'd expect it to be. Is he solid? No. Yeah, Beam's weird. Some things solid, some things aren't. I don't believe the quarry's changed at all since last time. It just seems the same. We will still have a look, though. See if there's anything different. That water was spray there before. Like, I've never really explored the quarry at all myself. Yes, this road here, where does this lead? Because I went over this way seeing that this road led over this way. Then just couldn't find this road. But that would be because I'm blind, apparently. I've got to stop saying I'm blind. I don't know why I'm into saying that. But here we are. Let's continue on our way. Could go up the rest of Phil Hill. But I think we'll just continue along this way. And see if there's anything. I really should probably check the patch notes, but I like the idea of just exploring around a bit more. See what's over this way. Going fast through the tunnel. Too fast. Well, we are relatively okay. Yo, Noza is here, what's up? Yeah, full speed. The thing gets to 110. Yes, I agree, we should get me to 120, to 120. No, to 250 subs. Totally not biased in any sort of way. Let's grab a different vehicle to... no, let's get a different version of this vehicle. So, race, this is... Yeah, we'll get into this race version, and then we'll take it around the track. Why not? Oh goodness, it's very soft. That makes sense. It's got a flag, I don't know what that's for exactly, but... cloth physics moment. Where's the racetrack? I think we'll just fly to the racetrack, to be honest. Oops, if the camera speed is set to, you know, exist. 120 hertz refresh rate is the... aha. It do be like that, yeah. Okay, my brain stopped working. My brain is no longer does exist. Let's see how well it handles around here. Yeah, 120 hertz has been the refresh rate of the iPhone for a couple of generations now. So I wouldn't expect that... oh, gone the wrong way. Oops, if you go the right way on the track so that you actually don't die. Because last time I checked, death kills you. And dying isn't fun. Either I suck at off-roading, or I just expect it to have more grip. I can't drive it. I'm not used to driving things off-road. Yeah, it likes to roll on these corners, which means 100% my fault that we're using the corner at all. It is a bit. It's like incredibly beefy suspension. Like that's normal for an off-roader like this, but compared to a normal car, the suspension quite beefy, which it has to be in order to do what this thing does. Grip on dirt track. What is grip? Oh, don't worry, it drives, it's fine. We're good, don't worry. It's fine. See, it's fine, it fixed itself. Oh dear. Just go right to go. Oh dear, that's what I've not been doing. Hey. Okay, left. Nailed it. Yeah, so I'm sure when driven well, this thing handles fine. But of course, I don't know how to drive well, so it's not gonna drive well. How is it? Runs and drives, no low balls. I know what I got. Yeah. Alright, let's try not go too fast over these, because the car seems to die. Just be glad BeamNG doesn't charge for damages. Yeah. Cars? Question mark? Yes, Cars, the movie. So turn right to go left. I'm sure that works in reverse. Yep, it works perfectly. No flaws whatsoever. Oop. We've rolled. One. No flaws whatsoever in our plan. I think the front suspension is actually... oh wow, that's impressive. The front suspension is strong enough that it's able to keep itself up on four wheels. Is that $5 billion for a dent? I don't know how many zeros that is. It's an amount per dent. Hey, at least they're not charging per download. Let's just... yeah. That thing's crazy durable. Yeah, it's a bit Rear rebound is too fast, it kicks the rear up in midair. Yeah. Oof, that's not fun. Hope it heals okay. Let's hope I don't do that when I start working there, because that would be fun. What if instead of just straight Russian cars, what if instead it's all Russian off-road cars? That would be a nice twist to the idea. Yeah, that would work. The Lada Niva, is it? It's quite an interesting car. It's the Lada SUV, I believe. So it'd be interesting to see what people could come up with that. I think we'll check the patch notes. Also, you're not taking advantage of the full 4 tires, and you can see that because you're doing just fine with 3. Yeah. Let me just pull up the patch notes real quick. Cool, it is the Niva. Yeah, let me just pull up patch notes real quick and then show them on the stream itself. Where are they?
Oh no.
Oh, why is it open in that?
Oh no.
Yeah, sorry for subjecting you to my poor choice of Opera GX mods. I've got a notification on my server. Who's joined my server? Dorman! Hey! Welcome to Chromatic Schnitzel's hellhole. That's the wrong app. Okay, so... What's the thing? Where's the thing I need to click to do the does? Here it is. And... window capture. Browser. There we go. Let's bring that down to the bottom. There we are. Up above that. There we go. So, their changes are... what? I've not heard of... I think I've heard of the UAZ 469. Chrome. Hello, Ed. I don't know if you're talking about me or... Oh, yes, the PC thing, yes. I did see that. I will help after the stream, or... Need me to witness something. Witness where? Is it here? Oh, the train tracks, what the heck? What the heck have they done? Oh dear. Not that. It's worse. Build the Kia Picanto. I don't know how. It's in Beam on West Coast. Okay. Let's just close browser real quick. I need to move chat somewhere where it doesn't constantly get cut off. You're mad. Okay, where is it? Guide me. Guide me with the whatever delay it is. The light rail tracks. We'll go here, then we'll follow along. Okay, so it is the train tracks, yeah. Yeah, so we'll follow them somewhere. Let's just hope they go to the same place eventually. Just follow it along until somewhere. Railway bridge. Oh. Where's the bridge? Ah, here. Okay. And then I assume... Okay, other way. Following the tram tracks. What the hell? How the heck did they manage that? Wait, let's do Discord soundboard. Finally, a use. Wait. And then volume down a bit.
What the hell? Oh my god!
Okay, that's enough of that now. I shall never use that again. Yeah, like, what? How'd they manage to do this? Like, did they not look at what they were doing? N. Who's N? Oh. Norway. Welcome, Norwick, to Chromatic Schnitzel's hellhole. I hope you enjoy your stay. That's not how train, yeah. Train don't do that. Last time I checked. Let me just...
Oh no.
Let me just Google the UAZ 469 real quick. UAZ 469 and then go into images. Okay, and then I can show browser. I believe I've seen this before. Oh, wait, I know this. I partially based the design of my North Korean dictator car off of this. Kind of. Ever so slightly. Like with the grille. So... we've got the Hirochi Orata, new trailers, the tilt deck and enclosed car... Wait. Don't make me scroll through this. So the tilt deck, and then... Ooh, fancy. And then enclosed cargo. Yeah, that's the two I saw. And then expansion, so... Okay, no, the dealership is new. And the movie studio lot is new. Apparently. As well as updates to the fuel, as well as an update to the fuel stations. So, what is here? New missions to West Coast USA, Jungle Rock Island, Small Island Sprint, for Small Island, gear shifting rework. So, simplified diagram. Oh, goodness. Realistic shifting. What the heck? Button down. Shift out of gear, neutral, start time measurement, stop time measurement for button up. Calculate minimum sync time, current RPM difference. Goodness me. Okay, so they've just changed it a wee little bit. Just a wee little bit. I should probably look at chat. Oh, hello Phil, that's a surprise. I'm American, can confirm that this is an accurate representation of the US train system. I feel bad for the people who made enclosed in trailer mods just before the BeamNG update. Oof. Manual gearbox synchro mesh damage is now a thing too. Is it? I don't know, can't be bothered reading all that. I'm gonna make a channel that is just me making different Kia Picantos and small cars. Nice. When I get money for Beam and automation, yeah. So, VR support. Totally a coincidence that Muye decided to play VR in his most recent video. Totally coincidence. Totally couldn't possibly be anything else. I need to make a thumbnail, but I have to wait for the update to happen. Yeah. Yeah, that's a big rip. Oh, I could just... I have an idea. What do you want as your thumbnail? I'll make the thumbnail for you. I'll allow you to screenshot my stream. Go back to car. I'm a genius. We'll take it here. Why not? F7. Car slightly in a wall. Speed. Alright, we'll take this over a jump. And try not to do that. Here we are, perfect. We can't see stream. Oh, sorry. Oops. My bad. My bad. My bad. Would you be interested in... Hush! I figured it out! Stream delay moment. We can't see the automobile. I understand! Alt U. And then we'll get this sort of angle. There we go. Okay, that's enough time to get a screenshot. There you go, thumbnail. Simple as. I've turned the engine off. How have I done that? Where's my engine? There we are. It's just like, it's just browser over screen. It's just like, oh yeah, sure. Alright, let's see what sort of air we can get if we keep the throttle in. Yeah, I think it's just a case of it tipping forward is lifting off the throttle over a jump. So if we try that jump again, but we lift off the throttle over it, we'll see if that decides to make it tip forward or not. Yeah, it's the lifting off the throttle that makes it tip forward. Ooh, can't get it slowed down. Yeah, so let's head back over to Opera GX and see what there is. So, oh, okay. Philman rejoice, there is a Blender JBeam editor. It's just like, hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Anyway, enough of my terrible singing. VR. Any VR headset that supports the Open XR standard, that is to say almost any VR headset, should be compatible with BeamNG. The current version of VR support includes the following: the ability to toggle VR on and off at any point, the ability to choose a snap turn or smooth turn in cockpit camera, as well as walking mode and interactive 3D cockpit switches, door handles, etc. Experimental requires a VR controller, customizable option that allows your hands to reach faraway objects more easily. Now sing Wonderwall. I don't know the lyrics to Wonderwall, I've never listened to it. VR feature also... Wondering which car I meant. It's the one based off the Lada Riva, but it's more like the Niva, because it's on off-roader. Croc and I finally managed to get version 1.1 up on the rego. Oh, repo, not rego. Ah yes, on the registration. I've been pinged on BeamNG. I don't know why I'm looking at it. Anyway. VR feature will also include stereoscopic and position-aware mirror reflections, directional 3D audio, instant 180 direction change in walking mode when using look back, support for both regular HMDs and non-HMDs. What does that mean? I don't know. As long as the hardware as long as the hardware supports the OpenXR standard, to use Windows... Oh, wait. Yeah, I don't know. To use Windows Mixed Reality headsets, you'll need to set SteamVR as your default OpenXR runtime to bypass the missing Vulkan support with WMR drivers. Check the patch notes for more details. I thought this is the patch notes. What is this then? Yada yada yada. Improvements and fixes. Charging stations and such work on all apps. That's cool. Made tweaks to all those cars. Ah yes, registering a BeamNG car. Big brain words you speak right there, yes. And last but not least, we've a bit of housekeeping when it comes to version numbers. 30.0 will continue the same naming scheme. In current Okay, that's that. Today is going to be the day that they're going to throw it back to you. What? I'm confused. Ignore that. Noza will understand that reference. That's the car for the next video. As you can tell, it's French. Okay, all good. So I'm assuming it's under... Oh wait, it would be in automation tab. Nope. Oh yeah, for some reason the automation tab... Oh, they fixed it. Whenever you pressed backspace in the automation tab, it always liked to mess up. I assume it's this thing. Oh, today's the day... Oh, today's gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. Okay, that's enough. Thank you for being here, Benjamin. I hope you enjoy whatever you're doing. Yes, Veridis Quo. Yes, this is the correct car. Subscribe. 276 megs! What have you put in this thing? Oh, it's 8 configs, okay. It's like, what have you put into this thing? It's just 8 configs. It's like, oh, understandable. I believe if I just type random garbage, if I press backspace... Okay, cool, they have fixed that. Brilliant, okay. Best update ever, let's go. They've made it so that whenever I click backspace, it doesn't break. Excellent. Let's just wait. Work, hope you enjoy work then, whatever work you do, because, I don't know. This music's good. I'm glad I picked a combination of jazz and blues as well as R&B and soul. It's a good combination to use. Automation config exporting moment, yeah. You probably could have got, if it's a case of the engine sounds, you could have made it so that each car uses the same engine sound, or even you could just use Beam engine sounds, but if it's not from the engine sounds, then I don't know what advice to give, really. So yeah, just gotta wait for that to download and then we'll give it a review, I guess. I think I've been DM'd, I have. Ah, it was just a link to the repository page. Wait, Chromatic, what? I'm confused, what do you want? Error in mod manager. I'm sorry, I don't remember asking. Okay, Kaz3108. I've got a lot of options. What if rear-wheel drive Kia Picanto? Interesting. I think we'll go with the 5. No, what do you mean no? What's the no to? Is that to the Kia Picanto? If so, understandable. I'm just going to casually download this real quick. Because that seems useful. No, okay, yeah, it's definitely the Kia Picanto. Oh, BeamNG stopped responding, that's good. That's fun. Come on. Wait for the program to respond. Explodes. Blows up pancakes with mind. I don't think BeamNG likes the car, Norwick. It's angry. Oh, there we go. I yawned and it worked. Excellent. Certified certified automation sound moment. Okay, it's a manual. Night Vision by Daft Punk next. I can't. Copyright. I don't want to die. Damn, this. Why is it that. Wait, well, I've not clicked on the game. I'm like, why is this car so laggy? Because I've got it set so that Beam it gets locked to 30 frames per second when I'm not clicked on it. That's the horn again. I keep forgetting that I've changed my right bumper from change camera to honk horn because it's funny. Oh goodness, yeah, that, okay, any car doesn't like that corner. What the heck's just fallen out? My seats! What am I sitting on then? I'm just sitting on nothing. Okay. It's a manual. Oh goodness, 31 damage. Yeah, I prefer not 31% damage, thank you very much. It's a very nice little car. The windows too dark, but that's fine, doesn't matter. The jumps pretty well, it's a pretty solid car. A little bit jiggly, but other than that, it's pretty solid for an automation car. Probably didn't hear the burp, but it's fine. This car's good, I like it. Ooh dear. My seats! My dashboard's come out! Yeah, this is how cars are supposed to look, right? Let's give a taller version a try. See what there is to see. We'll go for the 8, I guess. No! What? I am literally clutched. What do you mean? I'm holding down the clutch! I don't understand. How am I getting synchro damage? I'm holding in the clutch. Is it because I'm rolling forward? No, it just doesn't like it. What? I'm so confused. The car is chunky. I like it. 50k normal ballers. I know what I have. Ooh. Rear seems heavy. That's interesting. Kind of. It drops down when you want it to, which is good. Is this thing like really low powered or something? Because it doesn't seem to spin the wheels as much as I'd like it to. Yeah, like, for a car that doesn't rev very high, I would have expected it to have a lot more torque than this. Oh, it's only a 3-speed, okay, that explains it. Yeah. Probably not the best of ideas to put a 3-speed in this thing, considering its power, but I mean, look at it. You wouldn't expect it to have more than a 3-speed now, would you? Okay, let's just continue driving around, see how it's able to do. So the 6 is considered the base model, but it's probably the fastest. Why is it the base model? How is it the base model if it's the fastest? Huh? Yo, let's go. 8% let's win. Yeah, it's a good car. It off-roads quite well. I like how this was supposed to be a stream for the new Beam update, and it's just become a car review somehow. Yeah, I like the chunkiness of this thing and how low it revs. It's always hard to get a low revving car to work in Beam, like, such as the engine revs. It revs far too fast. Should probably have increased the inertia inside of the, call it, the J-beam. But yeah, let's have a crack at the new trailers, shall we? We need a tow ball. Preferably I want an automatic. Here we are, perfect. We'll grab this one here, and then we'll grab a trailer to boot. I think we'll start with the enclosed cargo trailer. Armchairs. Let's just go with 800 kilo crate. Wonder how good the Onyx model is at towing. Does the Onyx model have a tow bar, does it? Can you have a VODs channel? No. Just no. That requires effort. No. Onyx, here we are. Spawn new. We'll try the Onyx? No. We'll try the Onyx second. Yeah, there's no tow bar. What are you on about? Ooh, wow, that idle. Oh, that idle's good. Yeah, I think he forgot tow bars. Because... yeah, there's no tow bars. Congratulations. You played yourself. Yeah, let's give it a try in this thing. First, if I remember to turn the right way. Because having a VODs channel would require effort. It would require me to... there's no tow bar. It would require me to download the streams off of YouTube, and so therefore they're already compressed, and then YouTube's just gonna double compress them. And it's like, I'd rather wait until I figure out how to record and stream at the same time. Like, I probably could just click the start recording button right now and it will... okay, yeah, so I'm just a silly bugger and don't realize that I can just click the start recording button. So in future, I might put these on, I might create a VOD channel. Maybe. I'll consider it for future, but for now, no. So let's just press L, go into reverse, and hook it up. Okay. Let's see how well it is able to handle it. So we're just going to floor it, get up to probably 100 kilometers an hour. You can do that. I'm assuming you're referring to the recording whilst streaming, and yes, it's possible apparently. I've always assumed that you just weren't able to, but apparently you can. So there's that. Let's head this way. It's able to stop quite well from 100. I streamed on Twitch to get around YouTube compression. Yes. Yeah, I don't stream on Twitch because mainly because on YouTube the video gets uploaded to YouTube, so therefore everything, like, also the streams, they count towards the monetization watch hours, and so that's probably the main reason why I do it on YouTube compared to Twitch, as well as I know how to do it on YouTube. It would probably be easier to do on Twitch, especially as I know people that have done it in the past on Twitch and still currently do it on Twitch. So, like, I've got people to tell me how to do things, but I'm happy with just doing YouTube for now. I wish, not Streamlabs, no, Streamlabs, yeah. I wish they didn't, like, require so much information from people in order to use their services, because otherwise I'd totally dual stream. But yeah. Yeah, so let's see how well it does in the hypothetical situation of quick braking. Yeah, no, this thing does not have the capacity to tow what it's currently towing. If the brakes were better, it could be. I don't have monetization and probably will never get it due to the content I post. Yeah, I've not checked out your channel, but that's fair enough. I assume what you mean by that is the quality of the content and not the type of content. Like, yeah. I'll give an example of what I thought you meant, but I actually don't have one. Ouchie. Yeah, so these trailers are cool. Definitely can see this being heavily utilized on roleplay servers. Not that I go onto those at all, but I just from watching GTA 5 RP, I can assume that it would be used. Let's go for the gooseneck now. And spawn new. You play first-person shooter games. Yeah, I guess I can see why. Like, it depends on what the game is, because, like, first-person shooters as a genre, on YouTube anyway, has sort of fallen off. Like, it can do well, but it's just weird how it used to be the thing that everyone did on YouTube, and now it's sort of just dead. Let's go for the Patriot Special. Why not? Replace current. Oh, we've reached the end of the pardon me, songs list. Because I forgot to make it 100 instead of 30. Click play. There we go. Get that back up and running again. I've gotten another DM. Oh, okay, apparently there's a BeamNG mod for the Keeper Canter. Subscribe. Guess you're being subjected to my poor choices again. Deal with it. Home resonance. What? It's copyright. Oh no, no, I'm not listening to Home. I refuse. I refuse. Morica truck. Yeah. I refuse to listen to Home, but only because you want me to listen to Home and no other reason. I've just realised I don't think this is the correct attachment. Bugger. I got out the big Moroccan truck and I can't even use it. Copyright free. I don't care. Hey, are we able to front attachment hydraulic pump? What? Why can't I use this on a truck? Why is it for utes only? That's not confusing at all. So I gotta change it to a standard hitch tongue, but then I can't use that either. I mean, maybe I can. I've not checked. Maybe there is a tow hitch option. Rear axle. Here we are. No, I don't want you to. I just think it would benefit your channel. It's completely your choice. I refuse. How would it benefit my channel? That's not confusing at all. Yeah, that's disappointing. I've got to use a ute. I've clicked open my auto clicker. I didn't want to do that. I guess we'll grab out a better ute this time. Let's just grab the biggest ute I can find. I mean, it's called the Beast, so I assume it's good. Place current. Ooh, and it's a tow bar by default. Let's get this thing attached up. Power! And let's see how it handles. This thing definitely is not supposed to carry this sort of thing. Like at 60 brake, oh goodness. Actually, that brakes pretty well. I think that last trailer wasn't a braked trailer, and that's why it's had issues. But this trailer seems to be braked. When Croc and I make version 1.2, would you be interested in perhaps doing a video on simply just reviewing the car? We'll add 2 to 4 more configs, fix some interior things, and add tow bars. Sure, why not? I don't see any reason to not do so. Is this a 4-wheel drive option? Yes. Yes it is. 4-wheel drive power! This thing should be pretty good. Yeah, the 4-wheel drive seems to help it actually use its torque. And yeah, this thing slows down on a dime, it seems. Seems? Let's see if we can't get this thing up to 100. Well, realistically it'd be doing 90 on a not 90, 80 on a highway because it's just not safe to go too fast with a trailer like this. So let's get to 80 and stop. Yeah, no, this thing's fine. This thing can tow this easily. You'd probably want to stiffen the rear suspension in order to do that, especially if you're adding any weight onto the rear. But other than that, it's able to handle driving with this. Gotta turn in really late with this trailer. I mean, we're going the wrong way, but it's fine. Let's go onto the highway to see how this thing handles. Like, this thing's so long, I can't fit it in the camera, normally. Let's drive in first person, see how we go. The rearview mirror is a bit goofy, but whatever. Yeah, seem to be driving fine. I'm gonna drive all the way up to 100 kilometers an hour. Try not to lock the brakes. And yeah, let's just drive realistically for a bit, why not? Power, yes, realistically floors it out of the red light, because that's realistic. Okay, so here is where it's going to get tricky. So I want to go slow and then just continue going slowly around the corner. Could have done that a lot faster, I think. Yeah, it's pretty good with the trailer. By having this sort of vehicle would serve anyone well if they wanted to carry multiple cars at the same time but didn't want to buy a truck. Now we just wait at the red light and look at the pedals. Realistic throttle application, go burr. Yeah, let me just blow my nose real quick. I drive a Picanto, so I have to floor it so that the expletive heads in the Hilux don't get ahead of me. Yeah. Also, for a second, I thought you were explaining that as the reason why you drive a Picanto and not as what you have to do in a Picanto. Picanto is installed. Replace current. It is a automation vehicle, which is I think it's an automation vehicle, yeah. Yeah, this is an automation vehicle. What's mid-gear? I'll leave that to Norwick to explain. Why does it have a carbon fiber chassis? What the hell? Carbon fiber chassis with it's got realistic rear suspension, and I'm assuming front suspension is McPherson strut. Yeah. Let's give this thing a try. What sort of modes do we have? We have off and on. Of course, we're going to drive it with it off. Oh, it's a manual. Speed. This is faster than your average Picanto, and I can tell. Ain't nobody seen a Picanto going this fast. Wait, what? Hang on a second, I think this thing's chugging through fuel. Hello, name I can't pronounce, and don't want to attempt to pronounce. Lest I pronounce it massively wrong. Yeah, they messed up with some materials, like the chrome is all messed up. Well, most of the chrome, anyway. I think this thing's chugging through fuel. Which does not sound like a Picanto thing to do. It's the GTI Picanto. It's not got a turbo, so how's it a GTI Picanto if it's got no turbo? Because the GTI Picanto is an inline 3 turbo, and this thing sounds like an inline 4. Yeah, this thing's chugging through fuel. It might actually be an inline 3. Why does the synchro get damaged every time I shift into reverse? What? Odd. Picanto Superleggera. Ah, yes. Let's check the engine. What is this thing running? Oh no, it is running an inline 3. Why isn't it a turbo? That's odd. It's supposed to be a turbo. Yeah, but the 2020 version is also an inline 3. Oh, sorry, a turbo. Also, didn't the GTI version come out in 2020? Or, no, it was 2019. Or announced in 2019. Yeah, they didn't make this thing very efficient, did they? I'm pretty sure that this thing is struggling to just sip through fuel and is instead chugging it. Handles quite well though. I mean, you've got tyre squeal, but that's just a case of me not driving it properly. And also the fact it's front wheel drive. They've actually designed it quite well. It's quite good for an automation car. Like, there's a lot that could be improved, but they've made it quite well. Okay, let's take this onto the track itself. Does anyone know what the pit lane speed limit is? An inline 4? No. It's not an inline 4, that quite clearly has 3 cylinders, and the GTI has an inline 3 turbo. And I know because I want one because it has an inline 3 turbo. Yes, it does have ABS, that's good. If it didn't have ABS, I'd be concerned, because it should have ABS. Mid-gear, but it's all crappy Kia knockoffs. That would be great. Try and brake at the 100-meter board. Oh yeah, this thing can do that easily. It's not fast enough to brake any earlier. Oh, that's great. Yeah, it doesn't help that we're suddenly at 36 frames per second. I don't know why the frame rate keeps chugging. Oh, so if I look at the city, I lose 12 frames. That's great. Lovely. Hyundai. I like Hyundai, kind of. Like, the new designs are interesting. I like the Sonata. It's quite a nice looking car. It's also quite high end for its time, so that's another reason why I like it. It's got the leather interior. But yeah, probably If I had to, I'd drive a Getz, but I don't really like the Getz because it's quite cheap. I don't believe it came with ABS either. Might have, but I don't quite remember. Yeah, I'm actually surprised that they don't make the Getz anymore. They've sort of just replaced it with the i20. Yeah. Everyone gets assigned a random Kia model and has to poorly remake it. Yes. Yes, we should do that. You said random. You can't say random and then call dibs. That's not how that works. But it's your challenge, so you can call dibs on the Stinger. I'd love to have if I Kia to pick. Oh, there's this one Kia that I like. Comes with an inline 3, but I don't remember the name of it. The Solario, that's it. I believe you mean do that when you get invited to mid-tier. Wait, is this... Oh, yeah, it's got torsion beam, of course it's front-wheel drive. Fine, spin a wheel with Kia models on it, yes. We'll just casually cut that corner. It's fine, don't worry about it. And we'll brake at the negative 10 meter board, and we broke it too late. Let's see, what else can we do? So that's it for new things, I believe. Doesn't seem, because there's just the Aurata. I didn't check all the trims, but I've checked the ones that I find interesting. There's probably some secrets to discover around here, but yeah. I think we'll grab the race trim and then drive this around, because I've not really played around with the Lansdale at all. So I think what I'll do, you want to make a Honda Prelude 3rd gen. Let's look up the Honda Prelude 3rd gen then.
Oh no.
Okay. How's that showing on screen? What? How is that? What? What wizardry has... What? How? Oh, I've turned on display capture. How'd I manage that? How did I turn on display capture? What? Okay. What was I googling? 3rd gen Honda Prelude. Let's just hide that whilst I search. That sounds like a good idea. 3rd gen Honda Prelude. Images. Oh, this gen. Okay. Wait, is it this gen or is it this gen? I don't know, because I want the... Okay, so it is this gen. I want the 4th gen. I like the look of it. But here we have the 3rd gen. Why aren't we... Full screen that. There we go. Yeah, I like the look of the... Like, the Prelude does look good. It's front-wheel drive as well, which makes it arguably even better. I do like myself a front-wheel drive sports car such as... Let me just... The... Missing... Nissan EXA. I do like the look of it. And then there's also the NX. Ignore my search history, you didn't see Nissan Pulsar Solar too many times. Yeah, so I do like the NX as well. I know someone who owns one. And I've seen them multiple times in real life. You can actually get them for an okay price around here, at least in my opinion. Well, at least I've seen it in real life for an okay price. Pop up that's my beloved, yes. Cops in my neighborhood drive around in Kia Stingers. Yep. I built an insane V8 race Lansdale. It was very fun. I will rig the wheel so Funny Croc has to make a Kia Carnival. Yes. Let's see, what gearbox can we change this to? Because I don't want to deal with manuals. Sequential. Why isn't it? It's a race. Why is it not sequential already? Okay. There we go. Speed. Wait, is this thing rear-wheel drive? No. Put a V8 in a Kia Picanto. Oh dear. Might put a V8 in a Nissan Pulsar. That might be something I'll do. I have been designing a Nissan Pulsar. Over rev risk? This is the default tune. How am I getting an over rev risk? Wait, I'm sorry, if this is for a race, why am I getting over rev risks? What? It's first person, why not? Speed. Utilize all of the turbo. And prepared to lock the brakes in now. Oh, it's got ABS. Okay. That's fine then. Use as much curb as possible into the bit before the corkscrew. Downshift to make the corner. And braking just before the 100-meter board. Get it slow enough so you don't cut the corkscrew. And up into third. Way up to the final chicane now. 24 hours of beam, but you do it in cars circa 1995. Okay. So Nissan Pulsar, but it's 24 hours of beam. I think what I'd rather do for that is like a 2 hours of Lemons. Because 24 hours is just a bit too long. I mean, it's possible. With the V8s, no. With the V9s. What do you mean, what the heck's a V9? I don't think VW ever made a V9. V8, okay. Yeah, this car handles well. Brake at the 100 meter board. 12? I mean, 12 hours would be possible. I'd probably rather do like 8 hours though. 8 hours is probably my limit. Because if I do 8 hours, then it can just be 2 people per team, and that seems a lot easier. Whereas 12 hours, you probably want to split it into 3 people. Hey, funny! What do you think of the new update so far? I think it's good. I like the changes that they've made to West Coast USA. New car is good. The new trailers I can see getting a lot of use in roleplay servers. The new gearing I like, the way they've changed shifting seems pretty good. Don't know why, but the gear whine of this race car sounds really damn cool. Yeah, usually it does. Gear whine always sounds cool. I think that's why a lot of people enjoy watching GT3 and the Le Mans cars, is because the gear whine, I don't know, it just sounds fast. Like you hear it and you're like, ooh, that's fast. As well as because it's a similar sound to supercharger whine. That can be another reason why people enjoy it, is because it sounds so similar. I did Google why gearboxes whine, but I don't remember why. Apparently one of the reasons is that your gearbox is dying, so it can be a sign that your gearbox is dying. Which is odd. Mainly I think that's for automatic transmissions though, where whine is a sign of it dying. But yeah. Yeah, no, I think the new update is good. Like, my only critique is that they only added 1 car. But, okay. It is what it is. Just casually cuts chicane. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start slowly wrapping up the stream. Probably in future might think of doing something like 8 hours of lemons. Valve train. Why is revving it all the way to the rev limit bad in a race car? I don't understand. Yeah, so just pull the handbrake. Just have one last little look at what there is. Like, they said they made some changes to the Piccolina, but I'm not seeing anything, so... At least no new configs, anyway. I think visuals might have an update, like... I don't remember the blue being so vibrant in these photos. Yeah. Good help? Yep, good night. Bye. Yeah, hope everyone's enjoyed the stream. Just gonna change it to this. And change the text to stream ending. And add that sadness time. Yeah, thank you very much for everyone that's joined. Hope everyone's enjoyed. And yeah, if you want to see more, make sure you hit the like button down below. If you want to join my Discord and get notified when my videos get uploaded, then link is down in the description, and as well as you can get a React role for upload notified to get notified whenever I upload a video. And yeah, thank you for everyone that's come and gone, and I'll see you all next time. I just realized I said a whole goodbye and then I had the mic muted. That sucks. Ah. Alright, let me say that all again. Switzerland, no. Just no. Yeah, so thank you for everyone that's been and gone. Stream will be wrapping up now. If you want to join my Discord, it's linked down below, and you can react to a React role giver, and you'll be given a upload notified role to mean so that you get upload every my tongue is in a mess. So that you get updated every time I upload a new video. And yeah, there's also some user events going on there at the moment. None of which have started at all, but they've started, but none of them have had any Beam aspect to them initiated yet, but they will at some point soon. And yeah, thank you to everyone that has come and gone from the stream, and I'll see you all next time. Good night, or good morning, or good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is for you. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and yeah.